Hello, everybody. I'm actually making some cedar bundles. My shop is running out of some, so I had to go pick some. Hold on, guys. I'm just making sure that people know I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm going to share this. Alright. Share it to one more spot. I just put another video up, actually, the nature walk. So, oh man, what was I doing? Direct. Sorry. Let's try one more spot. Oh, it was cute. I didn't. Sorry, but I thought it was cute. Share. It is kind of late, but there we go. Perfect. Turn that off. All right. So I'm just prepping some. So I'm kind of like doing a couple bundles and seeing kind of like how thick I'm gonna get it. Oh. Sometimes like I'll put it like this. I'm just trying to. I heard footsteps, guys. Hey! Alright, so what I'm doing is I went and picked a bunch of cedar. Oh, it smells so good. It's like Christmas in a cup, in a bag. I'm doing awesome today. Like I was saying earlier, I'm going to put some bundles together. You might have to trim them down. But I did pretty good when I took them off the tree. I did give the tree offerings. So what I do is I kind of like just put them like that. And I leave this piece on because I usually use that to hold on to it. Hi, Juliana. Hey, B. Hi, Jackie. Actually, we went picking. Me and Jackie went foraging together is what we did. So this is, I have my scissors because this one's a bit longish. What do I want to put that on? All right. So like that. I'll create another one here. This one's a smaller one. I don't know. Hang on. It takes me a bit to get it all nestled in. And then when I have a bunch, I kind of like see, is that the way I want it? I think I want a couple more in there. This is like time consuming, guys. So if you ever wonder why you pay good money for sage bundles, like sage or smudge bundles, this is why. It's not a machine doing it, it's us. So when I asked the tree, I hate cutting stuff off the tree. I didn't cut any ones with the seeds. I tried not to. I'm making actually cedar bundles is what I'm making. So this one is a good one. Okay, so you see how much I have in here. So I just kind of basically work it on down, working it all the way down so all the twigs end up on the same side. Sometimes you can flip them like this, but I've come that I'd like to grab the end of it when I'm burning it. Oh, I just dropped some of it. Yeah, no. Hang on, guys. All right, so I have it here. Maintain's not yet. So what's in the okay? This one only has cedar. I'm only doing cedar on this one. The reason why I'm only doing cedar is because I use cedar much like I use sage. So cedar is good for protection and home cleansing, especially when you just purchase a new home, move into a new home. It takes away unwanted spirits and leaves in like love and light. Um, and it is said to attract good spirits as well. So that's why I kind of use this one. So if I run out of sage, I'm okay because I have a few of these. I also sell them in my shop, and there's a lot of people that actually like them because I believe my husband is native, so he uses sage, and then he also can use cedar, and he uses pine, sage, pine. There's two more. Oh man, sage, cedar, pine. There's another one. I can't remember what it's called. But yes, I have made ones with cedar and basil, cedar and thyme. I'm using blue. Usually I use white, but I've run out of white, so you can use embroidery as long as it's 100% cotton. Okay? That's what I've been told. But I'm using blue because blue is good for protection as well. Now, sometimes you can just start wrapping, but when I have a bundle this big, I'll have to check them out. I've never had a cedar bundle before. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, I love it. So what I do is I kind of put it right there, and I put it a little bit longer. So hold on, guys. Everybody got to pay attention to what I'm doing here. And put it around once and tie a knot in it. So that way, oh, wrong way. Hang on, guys. I got to go this way with it. Hang on. Usually you would cut the amount that you need. Okay. So I'm going to take a gander. You can always add more. And I'm going to say I'm going to need that much. These scissors suck. Alright, so I've got it bundled. Now you can hang them like that around Christmas. You can hang it anytime just like that. So what I do is I'm going to hold this right there. And I'm going to go this way. And you would just wrap it tight. Wrap it tight. Right? And you can actually, before you do it, you can actually squish it as well. So you get everything in there. And then wrap it tight. I usually go down it twice. And you go to you, like right here, there's like nothing up here. So this is when I would start heading back. But you can see I only have a little bit left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie the two ends together. So bear with me, guys, while I'm going to do pine as well, because I do have pine to do. Cut the ends off because I really did that really long. These might have to end up going to get my good scissors. Oh wait, it cut. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at the chat right now, so I apologize. Yeah, these scissors really suck. Alright. So you see I've got about halfway up, right? Now I'm going to go back down, okay? And I'm going to try and gather all the loose bits so they're in there. And you want to do it pretty tight because when it dries, it's going to be like, you want it as tight as you can. Just kind of gathering up these. So sometimes you'll see people and they'll do a lot of strength. That's completely up to you. You can do whatever you feel you need to do. Okay. Alright, see, I have it here. Now, I have a couple pieces that are hanging, so I might just kind of do one of these and work my way back down. This one's not staying down. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to actually tie it to this one. Oh, that wasn't even a knot. I always leave a little piece dangling because that's where I'm going to tie it. Okay, so give me a moment while I tie this, and then I can show you what I do after with all the dangly pieces. Okay, guys? So my husband's the one that actually taught me how to do this. that and videos, but mostly the hubby. So I left a piece to hang. I'll tell you why. Oh, it smells so good. It's like Christmas in my house. All right. So this is what it looks like. Okay, but all this I don't like. So what I do, take my scissors. Make sure you don't cut the rope, like the string off. You just kind of trim it up. Okay. And then see all the end pieces? I kind of like do one of those. Don't worry, I don't get these things to go to waste. Because I make loose incense as well, like loose smudge. So it kind of helps when you kind of like raise it up like that. It's like giving it a hair trim. All right. And this is what I would hang it from. So there you go. This will be dry in about 2 to 3 weeks, I would say. I'll have to check them out. I've never had a cedar bundle. Is your link in your bio? I can link it on this one after. Yeah. I haven't put any of these up yet. I do have some that are done. I have not taken pictures of them because I usually sell them. I have like a home shop as well, but I will put them in my shop. Hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning, I will put some of these up, like pictures of them drying, and then the ones that I have available. I will show you the sage one that I have. If I can get under here, show you. Yeah, I'll show you the sage one. All right, so this is one that I've done already. This one has sage and lavender in it. Okay, and this one is one I just did this weekend. It has chamomile, rosemary. It's very small. It's like one I'm using at home for myself. That's why it's really small. So hang on. Pretty, I can smell. Oh, my butt smells so good. Hi, Thomas. Oh, guys, you see what I just did? I can grab actually some. I think I have some prepared. Darn it! I can't reach them. They're in behind the huge barbecue. My husband he actually got it for free, a huge barbecue. Yeah. So I'll do one more of the cedar and then I'll do a pine one. So this one's gonna be a pretty thick one. So you can actually, when you do this, you're actually taking out all the, you're not breaking it though, you're just kind of like squishing it down. Okay. So hang on. So again, you got them all here. And what you're gonna do is you're going to tie the bottom again. Okay. Hi, okay, anybody have questions? So I'm going to do a pine one, but this again is cedar. I use a lot of cedar in my house. It's my husband uses it as well. If we've run out of sage, then it's a good alternative. And it's they burn sage too in smokehouses, I believe it is. So hold on, guys, I'm just tying the knot. Haha, I get it, tying the knot. Not getting married. I am married. All right, so let's do this. Don't forget, you want to do it tight. Hi, Shauna. Because if you don't do it tight, then when it dries, it's loose. So, and last year I think I had like a class when I did this. I had like a workshop. So here we go. I'm gonna hold it like this, okay, guys? And again, oh, I didn't even cut it, so I'm just leaving it like that. All right, and again, you just take it. I'm actually gonna take it from this side. Let's see if I can wrap it. And wrap. And wrap. Okay. You can once in a while just kind of like pat it down. Okay. Wish I had two hands, but I don't. Well, I have two hands, but I mean, you know, two hands on that side. All right, so wrap it. So I like using like the thicker one as well because this sometimes breaks if I pull it too hard. And then that drives me bananas. And then you can, if you want, sometimes I do this, but you don't have to. So it's kind of like, you can see where it kind of like has nowhere to grip. Hold on. I'm trying to do this. It has nowhere to grip up here. Like right there. See that? Where it has nothing to grip onto. So I'm just going to do another, and hopefully it will be able to grip on something there. Perfect. So there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back down again. Now, whatever's left, I use for loose. So if you don't want to make a bundle, you can just dry it, but make sure it's dry, because if it doesn't dry properly and you put it in a bag or you put it in a jar, then when you open it, it can smell like wine, like aged wine. You might like that smell, but I don't. Not to burn or anything. All right, so going back down. I'm going to do that one. And I think I'm good. I'm going to tie this in a knot. And hopefully it's good. Oh, it smells. My house smells like freaking Christmas right now. It's 100 days till Halloween. Remember that? Is it too soon to mention that? I don't think so. All right, so let me tie this again. Like in a loop. In a loop-de-loop. So I do have someone that does purchase them from me when I have vendor events, and she's in a different city, and she sells them in her shop. So again, I'm going to cut the top off. Do not cut the line there, okay? I do it over my computer, but then it would kind of like get it everywhere. All right. So that is good enough. And then just like a trim, okay? You can leave it though, it's okay. It doesn't do anything. Just make sure when you're burning it, you're doing it in a fire safe container underneath it. Okay. And again, I leave this so it's something for me to hold on to. So you can tell the difference here. Like one is big and one's small, but they're very thick. Like they're awesome. I love it. Man, I've got to get my shit in gear. By Dollarama starts pulling out their Halloween stuff in August. Yeah, same with here. All right, so okay, so these two are done. Let me go get a container for all this awesomeness. All right, so a friend of mine, actually Jackie, she buys like mushrooms and stuff in one of these containers at the store, and she cleans it out and saves it for me because I make my blends with, I don't waste anything. Nothing goes to the garbage, okay? So I'm just trying to gather it all up so I can do the pine now. But I'll show you what I do. Make sure I take the string out of it. Alright, so it goes in here and it dries. Okay? So that goes in here and it dries. And then if there's nothing mixed into it, then I don't mark it. It'll just be cedar. If there's something marked into it, like I'll show you right now, I'm plugging my computer that might die. Okay, so I've got a bag of pine. Okay, so let's do pine. Pine's a little bit harder to work with because, good lord, it hurts. Okay, so again, you would gather them up like that. All right, so pine doesn't take much to do the pine. So let me grab another one. Another one bites the dust. All right, so let's do a pine. All right. Ow. Okay, so there's a pine. So again, pine. I'll tell you what this one's for. I wrote everything down so that way I remember, but I didn't want to lose my notes. It's like didn't want to veer off. So pine, I use it for cleansing and protection, and it's also associated with prosperity and good health. So sometimes I'll do like pine mixed with rosemary, or pine mixed with basil. Sometimes I'll do pine and lavender, that type of stuff. Today I'm going to do a couple pine ones, and then I'm going to do pine and bay leaves. I actually have them dried. They're really good if they're wet, like not wet, like freshly picked. I don't have any, but I'll stick this in between, okay? Because basil is good for a mood booster, and its multiple uses is for protection, healing, calming, and success. Also, it's great for an anxiety reducer, okay? So I'm going to do a couple normal pines, and then I'll show you how to do a pine and bay leaf one. All right, so again, I'm probably going to use, I have my color correspondence because I don't have white right now. So because I'm using pine, let's see if there's another protection color. I don't have black. I don't have black. I don't have white. I've used it all. Okay, so hang on. Might have to use blue again. Yeah, I might have to use blue. But I'll just keep using this one. And then I will use this one here. Am I missing anybody here? Hi, Justin. I'm just making some bundles. I just finished making 2 cedar bundles. And I'm going to make a couple pine ones, but I thought I'd come on and do like a rap and chat. You know, because sometimes it gets boring doing it by myself. All right. So again, you're going to take your bottom down here. You're going to wrap this around and knot it tight. Okay. So what I'll do. Oh, and it gets stuck in the pine leaves, and it's a pain. I think pine is probably the most annoying one to make, in my opinion, because of the fact that the needles get stuck on everything. And don't forget, wrap it tight, because when it dries, it is basically shrinks. So if you don't wrap it tight, you're kind of screwed. So hang on, guys. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I've done it right. See what I mean? It broke. I did it too tight and it broke. Okay, so let's do this again. Also found pine cones when I was out today too. So I kept some of those so I can dry them. Crap. So like I said, the pine ones are a lot harder to do because they don't just because of the fact that of all the needles and you have to kind of like work with it. All right, so here we go. So I have it. Are you using? Yeah, I am actually, because you can use this. It's 100% cotton. So I ran out of cotton, like 100% cotton white. So I've seen people use this, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna use it. And I kind of like do color corresponding with it as well. You don't have to. You just use it because you have it. So this really hurts. Again, ow. Again, wrap it tight. And these are harder to do because of the fact that they are pine and it gets stuck on everything. But you can like do this and kind of hold it as you're doing it if you want. I find it's easier when I'm doing the pine. It hurts, but I find it easier. And I kind of like try to go as tight as possible. It's hard to do that with embroidery though, because it's not made to like pull tight like that. And again, if you run out of string, I think it'll be okay though. You can always add more. And I always stop around here, like wherever I don't have pull, like grip, you know, I kind of stop. It smells like Christmas in my house. So this will take a couple weeks. So you can see I'm running out. So I'm going to just attach another piece here. But this will take a couple weeks to dry. The one sage bundle that I did 2 weeks ago, it's already dry. So sometimes it, you know, but cedar will take longer because there's more in it. Same with pine. They say to make sure you have something underneath it when it's dry because needles will fall. So there you go. See that? So what I'll do is find the end of this one. And then hopefully I'm able to knot it because it's not a very big end, guys. It's not a very big end, so wish me luck here. I might be able to pull it through. Sorry guys, I'm not even paying attention to you guys right now. Okay, there we go. I did it. Oh man. Okay. That was a little bit harder to do. And I cut some off. Okay, because I'm going to make sure I have to be able to hang it. Alright, so there we go. Again, you will cut. So there is, okay, can you see the blue line there? Alright, so I'll probably cut it like about right there. I kind of tend to cut it right close to the table because they fly. And this is a little bit harder because pines tend to just stick out. Okay, there we go. So again, this is where I'm going to hold it from. It's pretty thick. It's wrapped pretty tightly. Time to stock up on string. Yeah, I know, but I have a lot in my little bin here. So, just kind of move this. Oh, I don't know where my, oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, gonna grab some good, but I'm still listening. Anyone want some peanut butter? Oh, peanut butter is so good. Okay. Thanks, Tange. I got a message today. Our Dollar General is starting to get out, too. Skull suspended $1 on my Halloween stuff in August a few years ago. Awesome. Man, I've got to put my shit in gear. Okay, I've read that. I'm just catching up on all the messages I've missed. I love how you guys just have combos between each other. It's amazing. Typos are killing me. Tange, awesome. We'll eat a jar with you. I can't answer that. I used to embroider. That's how I recognize it. Yeah, I used to embroider. Not embroider. Cross stitch. Cross stitch? Yeah, I think you use embroider string with it too. Tange, that boy goes to town on peanut butter with a spoon. I love peanut butter with a spoon. Oh my god, it's so good. Time to stop. Got a fun string. I'm going to say goodnight. Night, Thomas. I've got to go and get ready for bed. So night, night, everybody. Night, night. I didn't even have any strings, so I used some yarn. I don't know. Does that work? I think so. So that was done. Okay. Now, what I'll do is I'll actually put tags on these and just put pine, cedar. So that way when I'm packing it up later, I know exactly what it is. So let me just gather this up. So now I have a new bin with just pine in it. Let's do a pine and basil. Pine and bay leaf. See, you have ones like that. You can just like bend it down. Like if they're sticking up like this, right? I just bend it down. I just kind of like bend it down. This one doesn't, but this one I can. You know, all depends on how much I get in there. All right. I don't know who's messaging me. Sometimes you have to trim. I don't have my Wi-Fi on my phone, so it's literally someone messaging me. Jackie asked me if I need any more plastic containers. That's awesome. She's amazing. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go like this, like that, and I'm going to grab, I think, this one here. Okay, so that one should be enough. Let me put this here. I'm gonna grab, okay, so I have it here, okay? And what I'll do is I'm gonna take this one off, and I'm going to line. So don't forget, these will work better if they were actually fresh, okay? But I'm gonna go like that. So they're right, can you see them? They're right inside. So hopefully it will work, all right? I'm hoping it will work. So we go like that. Hopefully that will sit. Give it good vibes that it will just sit there and act nice and let me do it. Oh, Diane, are you gonna make origami cranes? Oh, you want me to make one, do you? Girl, I'm just learning how to make those. How about we do another video on those? I can do one like probably do one in a couple days. I'll upload one on Thursday. How's that? And then I can give you guys some magical props. My bay leaves are falling. This is not working out. All right, guys. Send some positive energy this way to see if it will stick. I don't think the bay leaves will stay. I'm hoping they will. think I just tied my finger in there. Oh, is it buffering? I hope it doesn't keep buffering. All right. Is it the circle? Pine. I have a huge spruce tree in my front yard. We own the property, but it's on my land. Can't touch it. I already called on trees up in here before. Oh, cool. Oh, welcome, Bernie. I've never seen you here. All right. So like I said, the bay leaves would work better if they're fresh, okay? But I don't have fresh bay leaves laying around my house. So I got the bright idea of using dry bay leaves in my smudge, okay? It's working, like it's in there, like you can see it. All right. Now, again, running out, can always add more. So we're going to add another one. Watching on my big TV, typing on my cell. Oh, nice. I should do that too sometime. Would have been easier. Oh my god, hey! I hope they came in useful for you. Bernie's from BC somewhere, and he was looking for rusty nails. So I had some. So there we go. That's how me and Bernie met. Welcome here. Welcome. No, you're not scary. All right. So I'm going to tie this in a note. I love being able to forge for stuff because sometimes it's expensive to buy bundles. And sometimes, like since my husband has taught me how to make them, and he's native, he likes to be able to use what's on our property or what's in our surrounding area. So I've cleansed everything that's come into my house. So again, don't forget to leave a little loop-de-loop. If you forget, it's okay, you can get twist ties. It's okay. Again, there's the line there. Okay, there's what you're going with. You're going to cut just above. All right. And then the bottom you can leave because you can hold it from there. But can you see the bay leaf in there? And inside, you can see it. So this one I put in for pine and bay for cleansing and protection and for healing energy. So this is really good to burn before you do a Reiki session, if someone's not feeling well, all that kind of stuff. That's kind of like what I do. There we go. I like to burn my own smudge or my own bundles. I call the forest my church. We go off-road and lots of jeeps. You can find lots. Oh my god, that's awesome. Damn, I should have added bat leaves to mine. Bat leaves? Oh, bay leaves. I love some good mud and dirt therapy. Oh my god, yeah. My brother used to go off-roading all the time. Okay, so what's left, we have it all in here, right? Is I just throw it all in. So do you guys remember how I said if you have ones that are mixed with things, then make sure you write down. I'll show you. Okay? I will show you. Okay? I will show you what I do so that way you know. Usually I have scrap paper, but I don't have any right now. But because I have to label the other ones, I'm going to use all the paper anyways. So this one is pine and bay. And then I write cleanse, protect, healing energy. Okay, so basically I have it in there, and I drop it in, just like that. So that way, I drop it in just like that. So that way you know exactly what it is. And then because we have an off-road shop here in town, they're having a 4-wheel drive off-road show and shine. Oh, that's cool. I've done rosemary fresh and air dried. Rosemary fresh and air dried the same way. I actually have rosemary hanging right now. Be right back, guys. No problem, Shauna. Be young. Oh, I still miss you. Miss my CJ7. Pat is actually from Oregon. Okay. So, like I said, I like to make sure I label things. Okay. So what I do is I have a clip like that, and I do it like that. Okay, so I know this one's just cedar. I write cedar. I put it through the loop. I'll show you guys. It's done. I don't have a stapler here right now, so I'm going to use this. All right, so there we go. It's right on there. It says cedar. Okay, so I know it's cedar. And then you'll do the same with each and every one of them. Because once you have them hanging up, okay, I did this last year. I made a bunch, okay, and I mixed stuff into them. And then I had to sit there and do the sniff test because I couldn't remember which one was which. So the ones I couldn't remember, I basically had to suck it up and use it myself and figure out what it was. Okay? That's all you do. So I'm just reading. Nice B, I have my off-roading reading. Alright, so this one is pine. Now, this obviously would be a good idea because where I have 2 pines, one has, say, bay and one doesn't, you get time to mark it. So this one's pine, okay. And this one is, I believe, pine. Yeah, this one has pine and basil in it. Usually I use scrap. So this one is pine and bay. And again, I'll put it through the loop if I can find the loop. Has anybody started watching that show, Locked Up? It's a Spanish one. It's really good. I keep mentioning it. I hope that someone will watch it as well. Not for everybody though. This one has pine and bay. So because one of these already has a label and the other one doesn't, I'm going to label it now before I forget what it is. Alright, so this one has chamomile, rosemary, and sage. So hang on. Well, I put it in, and I'll show you where I hang them as well. Night, Austin. So if you guys follow me on Instagram at Broom Closet 13, I'll put it in the description. I'll take a picture of where I hang them, and you guys can see. It's actually right in my kitchen, and sometimes I hang them on the door right there. So sometimes I hang it there. So I know I did. Oh, so do you guys remember when I did the video on the maple keys? They're completely dry. Okay, so these are good for they're associated with the moon, and Jupiter, and they're good for travel and moon magic spells. So matters dealing with change and situations changing, life changing, and also for spiritual healing. So I'm gonna try to make some incense blends with that, and maybe put them in a little baggie to sell. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what I'm doing with them yet. Facebook user. Okay. I think you're on my broom closet page on Facebook as well. I am the same way. I love buying from a small shop. When it comes to like my sage, like you can buy sage from anywhere. Like I've done it. I have some. Like I'm going to the powwow I think this weekend, and that's where I buy my loose sage. I buy like buffalo, and I buy white sage, like California white sage, because I don't have the seeds to grow that one. I have a different seed, and I really like buffalo. Buffalo burns; it's a nicer smell, and it burns longer than California white sage. So, and it's like smaller. It's really cool. I like it. So that is my bundles that I've made. But I'm gonna. You guys want me to keep talking? Like keep making? I can keep making. So I still have lots because once they start drying, what was that in the box? What box? In here? Is this what you're talking about, Bernie? I'm actually gonna make another cedar bundle event. Are you talking about what was in this box, Bernie? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. Let me just gather some up. Oh man, my nose. My nose. Yes, maple keys. Maple keys from my yard. They're good for travel and moon magic spells. All right, so I'll make another one for those that are just coming in. Now remember, I try to put all the stems to one end. Some people like rotate it, like they'll go like this, back and forth. But I kind of like having them all on one end. And if they're too long, you can just like trim it. All right. I can't hear over the fan. Sounds like airplane in here. Yes, airplane. Good for travel. That's basically what it is. All right, so I'm going to keep piling this on. I think I have enough, guys. Oh, maybe I'll put this back on there too. So they're all different sizes. All right, so there. I've got a good bundle here. So I have all of them here because that's kind of where I hold on to it. And then if they were like drier, you kind of do that just to get all the dry stuff off. I think it would burn better if they were all on one end, right? Yeah, it does, because then you have the sticks all on this end. But some people flip them back and forth. I don't. I have it all on one end. Okay, so because I've ran out of white, I'm using blue because it's also good for protection. But you don't have to go by colors. I just kind of like have them here, so I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll do that too. Added bonus. Hold on. So what I do, I'll show you when I'm done tying it. Because last time I did that, I broke it. So hang on, guys. Oops, daisy. Hang on. All right. So I've tied it on the one end. Okay. Makes it easy to hold on to. Everything's tight. It drops on the floor. Oh, thank you, Fancy Star. We have bedtime routine. Oh, no problem. My kids used to too. Actually, my youngest, she's 19. She's already in bed sleeping. If possible, could you write down the name and description? Name, of the maple keys, you mean? Is that what you're talking about? I can. There's another video, actually. I think it's... if anybody can find the video with the maple keys for Bernie, if they could put it in the description, that'd be awesome. Or in the chat. Now what you do, sorry, I wasn't even showing you guys, is I kind of have it all here, okay? And you wrap it tight, okay? Wrap it tight. Sorry, this is all getting stuck. Wrap it tight. Okay, so you kind of wrap it tight. Sorry guys, I gotta concentrate. And sometimes it helps if you hold it tight up on the top and go. You'll get your knack when you start doing it. Like when I started making them, it took me a bit to find my knack. You know what I mean? All right. You'll know when you've reached your limit on top because you'll have nothing to grip onto. See up here, there's nothing. And then that's when you kind of go back down again. Always remember to go tight. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Shauna. Yes, I'll forget it by morning. Bernie, you're in the right place. All right, so any stragglers, just kind of try to tuck them in. That's what I do. Let me see if I can tuck this in there so I can get it in. There we go. And then you can go over it again. That's not a problem. It's not going to hurt it. It just means it's going to be nice and bundled for you. Oh, why is that like that? At the bottom. So I kind of basically lead everything back up to the bottom. Cut off enough that I can hang it. So hang on, guys. All right. Now again, I'm going to trim that piece off. That's going to drive me. I'll cut my finger off. All right, can you see the blue there? Okay. So just above, probably like right here, you're going to cut it. Because you want that neat and tidiness, you know? Because when you burn it, you don't want all the loose ends. So there we go. Another one. Very, smells so good. I love it. My youngest is 19. You're bad, I have something like that too. Mine's 12, my oldest is almost 30. As long as they're tight, you should be okay. Yep, as long as they're tight, you should be good. And really, if you dry it and it's not tight, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to use loose smudge, okay? You're not going to lose out on it. Yes, my youngest has 3 ages, 10, 3, and 1. Gotta love those grandbabies. Oh, is it okay if they're not all... Oh, yeah, they're not... See, mine's not all completely tucked in. It's all good. You don't have to. Like pine, it can't be all tucked in. Like, it just doesn't work that way. But all else fails, if it's really loose, you can just take it apart and use it as loose smudge. Because you don't need a charcoal with loose smudge. You don't need a charcoal disc with it. Hang on, I'm gonna clean up my mess because I have donkeys and I don't want them eating it. Hang on. There we go. Clean. Got you all beat. My brother lives with my husband and I, and 3 dogs and a cat, and 4.5 hyperactive granddaughter. It's my niece. Oh, yeah. Adam was going to be 40. My grandson's trash my living room today looked like a mini tornado hit it. Kids are good at that. I'm good at that, actually. I'm good at messing things up. My grandson's trash my kid. I only have Austin. He's only 10. Pat and I are trying. We're number 2, though. Awesome. And still not sleeping well. Oh, kids. Gotta love them. So I'm gonna make another pine one because I don't like wasting. Like if I've picked something, I don't like to waste it. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of like make another one. I think you guys are okay with that, right? Me making another one. Should I make? I was gonna make another pine bale. Oh, this is a big one. It's a big one. Let's see if I can get this one done. I think I'm maybe got enough to make one more. No. See what I mean? It gets stuck on there. I think I have enough to make one more cedar bundle. Like my old place I used to live at, we used to have a tree up at the top, like in our backyard, and we used to be able to pick stuff off of it. But here where I live, I literally have to go to the park and get it because I don't have one. So, all right, I'm just prepping another one. Lost my string, guys. Not hard to do when you're working with pine because it gets stuck. All right. All right. I'll look at chat in a second. I'm just gonna get this done. You can actually see me at work. I'm intense. It's kind of like I try to hold it and do it. And sometimes you can crisscross them. All right. There we go. That went faster. All right. Off. All right. So let's cut this off. So pine, remember to cut down closer to the table so it doesn't jump everywhere. There we go. Another one bites the dust. And because my pine, like my basil one, is it's okay. I don't know, like the dryness of it. I don't know. All right. All right. I've only got palm trees. I'm just gonna ask you what you're making. Yeah. Asking what you were making. Oh jeez, poison ivy. Oh my god, you'd be itching. Tange is really enjoying her peanut butter. Coconuts, passion flowers, orchids, and oranges. You can put roses in it if you have roses. You can put rose petals in there, like fresh ones. What else? Chamomile, rosemary, thyme, basil, lavender. You can put all that in there. If I circle or not, that's the question. Their magic word is for everything to be. Oh yeah, for sure. I find like when I'm out and about, I find magical workings for everything. I'm starting to post it on my Instagram. Gonna have to go there. Scream fest. Take care, Bernie. It's nice seeing you. Hope to hear from you soon. Um, Haha, I'm enjoying it. And then the crackers and the hard-boiled eggs and the tea. Oh, I love it. I love all that. All right, guys. Let's see what I have left. Okay, I've only got a few. Ooh. Okay, well, I got a little bit left. I got some feathers. I gotta clean them though too. Hang on, guys. I really gotta take it out of the bag because I need to clean the feathers as well. All right, so can you guys see the purple in that feather? Here it's purple on the things. That's what I found. And then I found that one. This one. That's when we were out foraging today. That one. That one. That one. Did you see the purple in that one? That one. There's another one purple on it. This is a nice one. And then, there we go. So I'm freezing for tomorrow. Just had a coffee and square of dark chocolate. Oh, dark chocolate is my favorite. Adam has Bryn, who's 12, and Ashley has Alyssa, who's 8. Ooh, nice. Yvette, that is awesome. Earthy Taurus. Thanks, Tian. Yvette, need to go foraging. Oh yeah, we went today. I just had this thing I needed to go foraging. Last one I found, it was a striped blue jay feather. Oh, awesome. So I have these. I kind of want to put this somewhere. I know they have to be cleaned, so I'm gonna just put them in there. Oh, here's another one, purple. And I don't know what bird it came from. Like seriously, I don't know. Uh-oh. And then as well, I'll put this in here though. I found huge pine cones. And I found little pine cones. Pine cones are good to put on prosperity altars for abundance. If you guys didn't know that. All right. So with these, I'm not making another bundle. I'm literally going to cut them and put them in here because I make my very own broom closet smudge blend for protection, and I'm running out. So I need to dry some. So that's why I'm putting it all in there. So I'm going to put this and this together up here. There we go. That goes up there. Oh, I found another feather. I'm finding another one. I found a lot of feathers today. Okay. So, hang on, guys. Okay. Alright, I need to sit down, guys. Alright, I found it. I'm waiting for 2 birds' nests from my mom's place. Oh, cool. I found a crow feather on a rock. Oh my god, that is awesome. I've never found a crow feather. Oh, I was just going to answer that. Equal parts peroxide and water. I actually have peroxide. Those I have a little jar full that I have to clean. Oh, I just found another cone. So, Now, if you have paper bags, you can dry stuff in paper bags, just not in the plastic bags, okay, guys? Do not put them in plastic bags because they won't dry. Alright, so I'm just going to put that in there. I'm trying to make another bundle, so I think I have to make one more. Yeah, I do. Hang on. Alright. 1, 2. Just trying to use what I have. Sorry, I am paying attention. It's just... Alright. So again, I need this for some of my... perfect. These will dry for my blend. A little bit of a headache, guys. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's like the temperature, maybe, like the gauge for barometric pressure. Of course, we have lots of vultures around here, as they often lose their feathers. Lucky you, I bet. I'm jealous, would love some for my altar. Pine cones burn well on fire. Yes, they do. I cheated and bought raven feathers from the UK. I couldn't find them in my area. I didn't often get that lucky. Only black crows. I'm thinking of heading up to the zoo, actually. You can put the feathers in a Ziploc bag for a couple days to clean them. Awesome. Alright, so what I'm doing here is gathering them all up. So they all hang in one spot. And this is all I have left for my forge. Okay, so I'm going to grab some blue. You can use any color. I'm just kind of like using what I have. Alright, does anybody have any questions on smudge bundles while I'm doing this last one? Again, gather them all up, put the stems? How do you say stems? Put them all on one end, tie a knot in it, like, make sure that they're all in there, all the stems, and then tie a knot, because you want it to be nice and tight. Because when you burn it, you don't want it falling apart. Alright, so let's pick them all up. There we go. I feel for your headache, girl. This heat's been kicking. Oh, I know. I haven't had a headache this week, so. And I have been drinking enough water. Alright. So I've got a hold of it. Because I don't want to let go right now of it. It's not. We have turkey vultures. Yeah. Yeah, I'm making, can't speak. I make smudge feathers as well, with real turkey feathers. Imitation as well, but I try to put as much real as I can in there. I do have someone I get them from. And then I put other feathers in as well. Again, those aren't on my Etsy. Really should. I should really take a weekend and use it as a work day. But it's so hard because I don't get to spend a lot of time with my family if I do that. Maybe even taking a day off work or something just to do work stuff would be like a really good idea. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to find the... Oh, there it is. The end of this. Okay. All right. So you can see where the line is. So I'm probably going to cut it like right there. Where is it? There's there. There we go. There's another one. Oh, see that? That piece there? There's a straggler. There we go. And there's my last cedar bundle. There it is. I was like, oh no, where's the cedar go? So because I have a bag available, I'm actually going to put all of it. So I still have an empty one. And I'll hang it on the door back there. So I've created, let me see how many I've done. Alright. So I did 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4 cedar ones, 2 pine, 1 pine, and bay leaf is what I did. And then I have this little one for myself. Oh man, I'd watch peacocks all day. Oh, I love peacocks. I'd come with those foraged. I saw lots of ravens at Stonehenge, lots of them. I just seen something walk across my screen there. That's cool. We have a bunch of peacock feathers from last year. That looks great, Earthy Taurus. Thanks a bit. So they must smell divine drying in your place. Oh my god, it smells so good. Take a picture of your Stan should take a picture for your Facebook page. I'm going to actually. I'm going to take a picture of them all laying on my table, and then them all hanging up. And then tomorrow morning, I'll literally post it on my Facebook page, on the Broom Closet page, as well as tonight before I go to bed. Maybe I'll put in the Etsy shop, and I think I have Instagram on there. I'm not sure if the Broom Closet is there. I'll put that there. These will not be on Etsy yet. I'll see if I can get the other ones up there this weekend, though. I was touching my peacock feathers today, deciding how to incorporate into my art. Yeah, I make smudge feathers that have peacock feathers in it. It's really cool. Awesome. So, actually, I should take a picture right now. Oh, excuse me, that was a burp. I need to take a picture before I forget, Shauna. Oh, maybe not of myself, maybe of these. Oh, no, not that close. Hold on. There we go. I'm going to put a flash on. I like taking a picture with flash and without flash, and then seeing which one looks better. There we go. Oh, 10, yay, Smudge fans. Smudge selfies. Oh my god, that would be so fun. Oh, I like the other one better. Like, hang on, guys. Smudge selfie. You want to do a smudge selfie? Alright. I'll flip it around. Actually. There we go. Can you guys see that? Can you see that? Yeah. Smudge selfie. Yes, B. But first, you need to figure out how to attach to a book without damaging feather and still have it look flowy. True. Hang a smudge stick from each ear and take a selfie. Oh my! Did you imagine? Like, I'm rocking that. Rocking that cedar. Just giving the feather a spline tang. Love on cover. Oh, that'd be nice on Book of Shadows. do the duck lips. Oh yeah, isn't that the thing? Next, I was thinking hot glue, new fashion style. I know, eh? Actually, that's quite a bit of them. And then I'll take a picture as well of where I'm going to hang them. Because I have hooks in the back of that door. I might have to put hooks here too, if I don't have room there. Yeah, use hot glue for almost everything. I love hot glue. Hot glue is awesome. You can do so much with hot glue. It's not just for sticking things together. Oh, where is it? Is it in here? I have something that I got in the mail. Oh god, I hope it's here. Oh, I found it. This is one of the reasons why I haven't sent Tanja's box out to her yet. So I got a thing in the mail. Is because I was waiting for these to complete her box. That's what I was waiting for. To finish her box. Because I've got for the four corners. So I'm like, whoo, I can't wait. So they came in today, so I'll be finishing the box up tomorrow. We used almost 3 feet of hot glue on Halloween last year. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh no, be Modge Podge, maybe. I know, eh? They're cute, eh? Yeah, I can't wait for you to get your stuff now. Now that I can put it together, like put that last piece is what I needed. That's what I needed for your thing. I'm gonna put the lid on this before the thing goes everywhere. I'm gonna have to clean my table off in the morning. It's gonna drive my husband nuts, but that's okay. He has OCD. Darn spell check. Gonna look like Buttes, I bet Tange. Making Harry Potter ones and other Potter related stuff. Yeah, I've made some Potter ones as well. Austin got last year's Halloween decor in his room. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny. Alright guys, I should be heading to bed. It's 11:55. Do you know where your children are? Before I go, I'm gonna actually hang this up. Oh no. Alright, so I'll show you what I've got hanging. So I've got lavender, chicory. I can just hung that. Yes, it's actually really good. You guys see that? I just dropped it. Oh no. I can't hang it. Hang on, guys. Just try it on. Alright. And then I have. Remember the hold on. The strawberry leaves are almost dry. So there we go. That's what's hanging up on my door. Fall Mandrake doll baby for Halloween this year. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Much less my children. Good sized bundles there. Oh yeah. Well, that would be cool. Ooh, lavender stalls. I can't find those here anywhere. Yeah, I saw lavender stalls, like stalks. You mean? I picked them and then I put them together. I saw how to on YouTube use my nylon stuff up there. Oh my god, cool. And thanks for showing us. Night, everyone. Big loves. Bye, Tianj. Night, night. Clay in a pot. Oh, okay. Yes, I do. They're in their homes when eating late dinner. After kind of upset that I'm not. I'm not in the chatting mood. Oh, that's okay, Pansy. It's okay, Juliana. Totally understandable. Not everybody's always in the chatty mood. You're welcome, Rivette. Thanks for being here, guys. Stocks. I knew what you were saying. They don't grow here. Oh, where? Okay, where are you from? Like, exactly, Florida? No. Sweet dream. Oh, dream, sweet Angie. Night, Pat. Where's B Young from? Oh, Florida. Okay, no, I don't think I've ever seen it grow there. No, I don't. Because I know I do bath salts with lavender in it. I have a dry lavender, and then I sell the herb. And then sometimes, if I have enough stocks, I sell those too. Right now, that's the only one I have left from everything from last year. And I haven't, the ones I've picked this year haven't been as big as last year's because I moved, so my lavender plant is not the same one, it's a new one. So that kind of sucks. I'm going to let y'all go because I need to go to bed. I need to take my headache pill and go to bed. I'm tired. But I wanted to get these done before they started to dry on me because it's harder to do when they're dried. So, you guys have an amazing night. Blessed be. Thanks for being here, guys. It's amazing. You guys are amazing. So, night, night to all my witches and muggles out there. Bye bye.